Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of CAD 101. In this episode, I will show you how to set up your drawing limits. Now, this is the second thing that you will need to do once you have opened a new AutoCAD file. I have gone ahead and set up my drawing limits already, which is the first thing that we should do. So these are the settings that I'm working with. Now, once you have done that, you are going to proceed to type the word limits, L-I-M-I-T-S, and press enter. This is to activate the limits command. Now, once you have done that, you will realize that AutoCAD is asking you to specify the lower left-hand corner of your limits. Alright, so basically what the limits is the area that you're going to draw in. And in AutoCAD, we work with coordinates. This red line represents the x coordinate and the y line represents the y coordinates, right? X vertical, y horizontal, or the other way around, x horizontal, y vertical. That's what I should have said. Now, if you realize there are some numbers here, by default it is set to 0, 0. This is the notation for the coordinates. This first 0 is representing the x coordinate, the second 0 is representing the y coordinate, and at 0, 0, it means 0 distance from this point, x and y direction. So 0, 0 will be here. So I'm going to work with that, which means I'm going to press enter. If I did not want to work with that, I would press the number, like say for example 7, 8. This would mean 7 x 8 y. So 7 to the left and 8 northern. If I'm supposed to type a negative number, it would go the opposite direction. So negative 8 or negative 7 and negative 8. But we are going to work with the 0, 0. So we can type 0, 0 and press enter. I'm not going to press enter, however. I'm going to just press enter without typing because I'm going to keep what is here. I'm going to keep this. So 0, 0, enter. Now it's asking you to specify the upper right hand corner. By default, it is set to 12, 9, meaning 12 to the left, 9 to the north. So the upper right hand corner would be somewhere here, depending on the units that I'm using. But I want something bigger, a bigger space in which to draw. So I'm going to type, for example, 1,000, 1,000. Then I'm going to press enter. Now, this is giving me a wider drawing space in which to draw, and the units have to be set bearing the drawing that you're going to do in mind. So if the drawings that you are going to do is such that it will not be larger than 1,000 millimeters, then your limits 1,000, 1,000 as the upper right hand corner would be okay. I would normally set my lower left hand corner to 0 and the upper right hand corner as the space that I want. You have the option of setting the lower left hand corner to something else other than 0, 0. But this is what I normally do. Alright, to check the limits to see if they are set correctly, you can retype limits, L-I-M-I-T-S, then press enter. Now it is saying that the lower left hand corner is 0, 0, as was before. I'm going to press enter. And it's now saying that the upper right hand corner is 1,000, 1,000. This is what I set before, and I want to keep that. I'm going to press enter. And there you have it, the limits is set. Now, if I type limits again, you will see that it is stating whether on or off. So you can turn on or off the drawing limits. If you turn it off, it simply means that your drawing will now be limitless. It will not be bounded by any limits. Now, if your drawing is not bounded by any limits, you can draw anywhere in this model space. This black space is called the model space. If you set the limits, you cannot draw outside the limits that you have set. And the measurements that you're typing in the limits are representing the units that you set. So if the units are millimeters, the limits will correspond in millimeters. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you have grasped the concept of setting your limits. Please like and subscribe and share the knowledge.